What's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. My name is Gage. I'm with Birdcage Gaming. You probably already know that because you're on the YouTube page or wherever you found this video. Not sure where it's being posted, but I believe it's YouTube at the moment. Welcome in. This is the review for Fuser, the new festival music mixing game from Harmonix, which you might know better from Rock Band or Dance Central or even Drop Mix from a few years back, the card-based mixing game that was similar to this, but now Fuser has ditched the cards, put it on a console, and made it a lot better. So, this code was provided to me by the PR firm taking care of Fuser, so I was playing this early. I've been playing this for a couple of days now, and I'm at a point in the game where I feel like showing off the gameplay of it and my experience with the game is going to suffice for a review. Now, I'll say this as a caveat. In the game, I'm only level 6, but I have played halfway through the campaign and learned most of the basics now. And that's going to bring up two of my complaints I have of the game later. However, I want to start with the good stuff because I really do like this game, and I'll give it a rating at the end of the video. Hopefully it's a short and sweet video, and I won't keep it here too long. But I want to show off some gameplay. I'm going to show off a little bit of 2 campaign levels that are beyond halfway of the campaign. Not end game stuff, but not early stuff either. A little bit of freestyle stuff I was doing while recording. I even made a mix that I recorded through the Xbox, through the mixer game itself. You'll see that in a second. And then I detailed some menus. I have complaints in, not the menus themselves, but the actual game mechanics or progression of the game that I thought is kind of shit. But that's neither here nor there right now. We're going to start with the positives. First of all, when I first heard about Mixer, I've been covering it for a little while now. I'm talking about it for a bit. I was very excited. I am a huge fan of the mashup community and the mashup form of music, I suppose, where I like mixing 2 different songs together to make a new transformative experience through music. But one of my favorite mashups is a Hans Zimmer score mixed up with the Village People's YMCA, and it makes the song sound like a church hymn, and it sounds fucking awesome. I've got some other great ones. If you check out my Twitter at Gage Edwards, I've got some I posted there that you can find that I posted on the lead up to the Fuser release. But I love mashups. So when I heard about this and when I was able to finally start covering this, I was so excited. Had meetings with Harmonix through Discord, and they showed off a lot of the game and explained to me a lot of different things about the game. And man, every step of the way I was excited. So when I finally got the game, even more excited. And my excitement didn't wane any until I got into the nitty-gritty of the game and kind of found the grind of it. Again, which I'll get into in a bit. But first of all, I want to say, man, this game is fun. Mixing the songs and coming up with a mix that you like, or like finding something that works but you think maybe shouldn't, or as you're experimenting with the different sounds of different songs and putting them together and finding out like, wow, this sounds really, really cool, is something special. Like, it is someone who likes a lot of music. Like, if you yourself love music and really playing around with different sounds, you're gonna love Fuser. Or if you just like hearing new things or hearing old things as a new way for the first time, you're gonna love Fuser a lot. And that was the fun part for me, taking songs that I'm not super familiar with, but taking different parts of them, mixing with songs that I know very well, and making a new experience and really having fun with that and controlling different filters or the beats per minute, the BPM, or different key changes. All of that was awesome. I used a lot some of those things less than others, but I really had a great time with it. At the end of the day, I just like jumping in the freestyle mode and just, trying out some new things, putting some new songs together. But I also found myself kind of resting on what I had already known and the things I already liked and just using those. So as experimental as I want to be, it's usually when I take my crate of songs into a game, it's the ones that I already know and want to hear more of. Now, the game has lots of options. There's a lot of songs in the game. I think there's over 100 songs in the game, and I don't think that includes the VIP songs. I think there's an extra 25 songs on top of that. A lot of options for music. A lot of options for your character. A lot of options for the stage and where you're set and how you perform. Or what your graphics look like when you're on your form. Because so what that does is Fuser really wants to push that anyone can be a DJ. You are a DJ. I'm sitting at home on my Xbox. I played this on the Xbox One X for that matter. And I am a DJ. I am in there putting songs together, making music, and my character's dressed how I want the character to dress. The style of the stage is how I want the style of the stage. The music is my choice, and I get to put it together however I want, whenever I want, through freestyle. That is, if you're doing campaigns, a little different. So what we're seeing here now is the campaign of the game. This is the 4th stage. I forget what it's called. I'm sure it's in the video, but I don't have it playing in front of me. The fourth campaign is just the first 2 sets of it. I gotta say, but the campaign, it's fun. I like the challenge of it. It's difficult, kind of quick. Like the first couple stages weren't that bad, and I thought, I got the hang of this. And then when you get into the harder stuff, like I'm doing in this set here, it gets kind of wild. You're gonna see maybe if I edited it the right way, you'll see me mess up a few things here and there. Not too many because I don't want to show off all my mess ups, but they're in there, and mixing what the game wants you to do, plus what the crowd wants you to do, plus where the songs are listed in the crate, like where they are to be found, because from what I can tell, they're not organized in any way. So flipping through pages of songs or instruments or what have you gets to that. I think that's the challenge the most. Finding, like, when someone asks you, like, oh, I want to hear a pop song from the 1980s. I'm like, okay, I at least have one in here if you're asking for it. Where is it? So I'm quickly scrolling through, and if I don't know the song off the top of my head, I'm like, I don't know where to look. So I'm trying to memorize cover arts. But that's become the real challenge, like finding what someone's asking for. Like I want to hear a violin from the rap genre. I'm like, who had a violin in the rap genre? Oh, cool. You can have it here. There you go. Or half the time I just miss it, and that's over. So I think that's where the difficulty comes from in the campaign, is fulfilling the requests of the promoter, who are the promoters are all really cringy and kind of annoying. I feel like the writing from the promoters is kind of shit. But I feel like also that's probably the festival experience, because they kind of talk like people who I wouldn't want to interact with anyway, because they're just kind of like, when you, I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but it's just like, it's weirdly written. It's definitely not my demographic. Like I don't fit in the demographic for that was written for. That's not a huge complaint about the game. What was I talking about? Sorry, I'm kind of doing this podcast form, but whatever.
Oh my God, and with my dad here today.
Let's jump into the other complaints, and I'll show off some gameplay. And I'm going to try and talk over most of this. If you've gotten this far, you're realizing that now. Talking over most of this because I don't want to be hit with like powerful DMCAs over the music that is being used here. I don't know how that's going to work with this game. Other complaints I have with the game, man, it takes forever to unlock anything. Oh my God. Finishing a set in the campaign can net you anywhere between like 100 and 500 experience. Like I said, I'm in the 4th set of the campaign. There's 6 sets, or 6 stages, I guess. I'm level 6. There are some songs in the game that require you to be level 30, or 35, or 45 to unlock. And I have spent, I want to say, like 6 hours with the game, and I'm level 6. That is a hell of a grind. I don't know that I'll unlock every song in this game, because I don't know that I'll be with this game till level 45. I like the game a lot. There's a lot of stuff coming out this holiday. There's 2 consoles on the horizon here. A bunch of games that I need to get into. A lot of them open world. Getting to level 45 in a game where I have to spend a considerable amount of time, I just don't think it's going to happen. It's there. That is the biggest drawback for me. Is there's so much that you need to be high levels to unlock. Some of the interesting stuff for the crowd that you want to do, like unlocking glow sticks for the crowd, is level 25. A beach ball, you have to be level 15. And I'm level 6 right now. I'm almost done with the campaign. So jumping into freestyle, when I'm not paying attention to the crowd so much, it's just me doing my own thing, I'm not going to see those effects. I'm not going to see the cool stuff that requires you to be level 25. The songs that you have to, well, to be fair, the songs that are up in the level 45, 35 area, I don't really know. I don't know the songs. For that matter, they can be original songs for all I know. But level 35, are you kidding? That is insane. I've seen I can get experience through the campaign through sharing songs, and probably multiplayer. I haven't dabbled with the multiplayer just yet because I'm playing this early, and there's not many people doing multiplayer stuff. They're out there, but they're not many. It's ridiculous. 45. You remember, like in Rock Band or Guitar Hero, you just have to play the songs in a row, and you got them. You get some songs through the campaign. But being level 45 to unlock a song is ridiculous, and that is a huge detractor for this game. I would have that if that were me, I would be changing that immediately. I don't know what the decision was there, what the inside study was over at Harmonix to find out like, oh yeah, 45 is fine. That's totally a reasonable amount of time, or give us more experience because goddamn, 45 to unlock a song. But anyway, again, that's really my only complaint about the game. I did notice some things, some of the art of the characters, when their pictures or like the cover art for the albums and stuff, when you unlock them for the first time, they are really pixelated. They look like really super compressed JPEGs that are just fucking a jumbo pixel mess. So that I saw was an issue. During the campaign, when different prompts come up, it can freeze the campaign for like a second or two, which kind of throws off your rhythm because the song will keep going as you come back, but you can't move, so you kind of miss out on the bits. But it doesn't I mean, like you'll miss a cue, you'll miss a drop or something, and that can throw off a set for, you know, a couple bars here and there. But it's not, I didn't notice it a lot. I recorded for 40 minutes, almost an hour, and I didn't see anything like that through the recording for this video. But it happened to me earlier, of course, and I'm only telling you about it. And unfortunately, you can't see it because I don't have it recorded, but it does happen. So that sucked too. But it doesn't compare to how annoying the unlock system is for the game, or you know, the progression system unlocking things. It is just ridiculous. But I mean, that said, I do like the game a lot. I will keep playing this game here and there in my free time. I'll finish the campaign, no problem. I mean, I'm close anyway. It'll take another 2 hours or something. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I recommend anyone that's into music or likes rhythm games to check this out. You know, it's definitely different from your Rock Bands, Guitar Heroes, those kinds of games. It's interesting. It's fun. It keeps the rhythm games alive. It's new ways to listen to songs that you've already heard a billion times. So I like it a lot. I think everyone should check it out if you're into music. What I would say is this is from our rating scale, if you're familiar with the Overwrite podcast, we have a rating scale. I don't have it in front of me, of course. I don't have my own copy. There's only one written copy of the rating scale, and it sits over at Nine's house. For me, this game is going to be play it nerd, which basically for our rating scale means, hey, if you're interested in the game, it's worth going to pick up on launch day. If you're kind of interested in the game, find a sale for it, but definitely play it. Like if it's on your radar, find a way to play it. But I wouldn't say play it right away if you're on the fence about it. Wait, it'll be on sale. I'm sure it'll be on sale rather quickly, maybe right over the first of the year. But I would say check out this game if you're interested in music games or if you're interested in rhythm games. If you're looking for something different to play, this is definitely different than a lot of the other games coming out right now. So I would say if you're in those categories, pick up the game. Now, with that said, that is the review of Fuser for the channel. Thank you again to Harmonix for meeting with me last week and for sending me out a code to check out the game early. I'll be streaming this game. If you're checking out this video late, you'll probably miss it. But I'll be streaming the game later in the week. And until then, make sure you check out twitch.tv/birdcage_gaming and stay here on YouTube, the Birdcage Gaming account. We're all over the place. We got the Overwrite podcast is on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music. You can check us out in so many places. There are probably links in the description for this video. Make sure you check us out wherever you can if you like content like this. Maybe there'll be more Fuser videos in the future if we don't get copyright strike for this heavily enough. But until then, thank you for checking this out.
We let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to you, O gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you, he gon' give it. Can't never get nothing to me. Every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, one some from it.